I hate him. I hate the way he smirks, like he owns the world. I hate the way his eyes cut through me, like a blade, making me feel exposed, even when I know I shouldn't. I hate the way he talks down to me, like I'm a challenge he can't wait to crush. And yet, I can't stop noticing him. He's everywhere. No matter where I go, class, the cafe, even the library, he's there. Not accidentally, I've realized that much. Deliberate, calculated, and it terrifies me. The first time I caught him watching me across the courtyard, I thought it was a fluke, but it wasn't. The second time, he smiled that arrogant, knowing smile, and my stomach twisted. By the third, I realized something I didn't want to admit. He's obsessed with me. I hate that too. Tonight, I ran into him at the cafe. I was trying to read, trying to ignore the constant pounding in my chest when he's near. But he leaned against the counter, arms crossed, eyes fixed on me like I was prey. "You're here again," he said, voice low, teasing, like he enjoyed the way I flushed. "I go where I want," I shot back, glaring. "You go where I want you to," he said, smiling in a way that made my pulse spike and my blood run cold. I stood up, pushing my chair back a little too hard. "You are unbelievable." "And you're impossible," he whispered, leaning just a fraction closer. His gaze held mine, unblinking, as if he could see straight into me. "I'll fix that." Fix that. The words should have made me feel safe, but they didn't. They made me feel trapped. His presence, an invisible line he was drawing around me, one I couldn't cross. I wanted to hate him more than anything. I wanted to walk away and never look back. But he had already infiltrated my thoughts, creeping into every corner of my mind. The walk home was worse. I felt his eyes, even when he wasn't there. I kept checking behind me, heart hammering, but the street was empty. Still, I knew he was watching. I always did. A week ago, someone slipped a note into my locker. No name, no warning, just one line. "Stop trying to escape." I see everything. I didn't even know how to react. Part of me wanted to scream, throw the note away, never think about it again. But another part, the part I refused to admit, felt my stomach tighten, my skin crawl. He was here, always closer than I thought. Then came today. He cornered me in the library, no one else around. He didn't touch me. He didn't even speak at first. He just stood there, watching, until I couldn't take it anymore. "Why do you follow me?" I demanded, voice shaking more than I wanted. "Follow you?" he said, tilting his head, smiling that infuriating smile. "Number I just make sure you don't get lost." I clenched my fists, trying to control the shake in my hands. I hated him. And yet, when he finally leaned closer, close enough that his breath brushed my ear, I realized just how dangerous he was, and how impossible it was to get him out of my life. "I don't think you understand," he whispered, voice low, sharp, like a blade pressed against my throat. "You belong to me, even if you don't know it yet." I froze. Every instinct screamed at me to run. My mind shouted that he was insane, that I should call someone, leave immediately, lock myself in my apartment. But when I looked into his eyes, I felt something darker, not desire, not curiosity, but inevitability. He wasn't going to let me go, and maybe I was already trapped. I ran. I didn't stop until the library was behind me, until the streets were empty. I told myself I was safe, that I was alone, but I wasn't. Because when I reached my apartment, there was a single envelope slid under my door. My name, written in a handwriting I knew all too well. I didn't open it, not yet, but I could feel it. His obsession, his presence, his claim over me. It was already inside my walls, inside my life. And I realized, with a chill I couldn't shake, this was only the beginning. Somewhere out there, he was watching, waiting, planning, and I had no idea how or if I could ever escape him.